going to do a small recording so you can see what I see. Okay, so like I said, we're in the street. Looks like we're almost in the alley where we're connected to the city sewer, and I was able to see an slight offset pipe, and because of that offset pipe, it's like a little wall.
Yeah.
So therefore, the water is settled in this spot. But as you can see, it's really not that much water. It's very little. The problem that I see is when I pull it back, there's there's a spot where my camera just goes completely black, like the line is separated or broken or just filled with sewage. I could smell it and see it on my camera, and I'll locate that where that is. I cannot tell what is the problem because it is completely packed solid with whatever this debris is. Let's see. So it's like right in here. See how it just goes black, which is, I can get through it, so it's like a soft stoppage, like accumulation and gunk.
And is that caused by the offset?
No, I think it's a different problem completely. But what ends up happening is this pipe goes 9 feet that way, and then it makes a drastic turn going down, right here. And where it goes down, it then makes another turn. Oh, I might have cleared it a little. It could be that the pipe is not level, not draining downhill. It could be level, so some debris got in there. It looks like I might have pushed it with my camera just now. So I'm actually getting more of a view as before, but if you could see, my camera is just filled with debris. So at this point, now that I see it more thoroughly, which I didn't at first.
Yeah. Can you see it?
See here, the pipe goes in, and it makes a turn, and it goes down, and then it makes another turn. And this is where I'm having a problem.
Wait, so it's still black?
Yeah, like I said, what happens is the camera is this big, my lens is this big, so there's this much sediment or gunk. I thought it was more. You know, I couldn't tell, but as I pulled it back, it wasn't. The pipe was completely, just the bottom of it has some sediment of poop and paper and whatever, because I believe that the line is not going downhill enough.
Okay.
So when it goes level, then stuff accumulates on the bottom.
Yeah. So the backup probably wasn't from the offset.
No.
It's probably from the flatness of it. And how do we fix that?
Let me do some location on where we are. Because you have what is happening is the pipe is going this way, then it's going this way, and then it's going this way. Meaning it goes downhill and then over again. So you do have the ability to cut it here and kind of go like that.
Got it.
You have enough fall to deal with the problem.
Okay. Do you think this will be an ongoing problem, or do you think it just happened one time?
I don't see roots growing into it, so I don't think it's a failure where the pipe has been disconnected and roots are growing into it. Where they connected it to the city is a slight offset, but it's not enough. Unless roots start growing into that offset, it's not enough for stuff not to flow by.
Okay.
So
that's not why...
You might want to, like you said, jet it once a year.
Yeah.
This clean out here, they glued a cap on top of it.
Yeah.
There's no removing it. So I took a saw and I cut the top of it off.
Mm-hmm.
So my recommendation is to leave this loose. We'll put the cap back on, but not completely tight. That way, if it ever backs up, it'll back up here, and you'll be able to be aware of it more than maybe over there. And then you know when to jet it if it's before once a year.
Got it.
The thing is that anything that's not biodegradable is going to get stuck in that spot.
In the flat spot.
and it's going to accumulate, and that's when you're going to have a problem. So even though it could be years before you have an issue,
Okay.
but if you use wipes or tampons or condoms or dental floss or Q-tips or anything like that, it's gonna settle in this spot, and then you're gonna have a problem, because then it's gonna catch the paper, and then you'll have a dam.
Okay.
It doesn't look great because of that, but when you were standing here with me just now,
Yeah.
it was better than I thought 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Because you thought the whole thing was gunk.
I couldn't get my camera by, it was
But
completely
now you
black,
got your camera by and it's just the
and I
bottom.
was able to see it,
Okay.
and it's not completely impacted, it's just the bottom
Okay.
of sludge. So what's happening
Because
is...
we did just hydrojet like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, in most lines, the pipes are supposed to look like this. You're supposed to be able to see the whole entire pipe. Let's see if my camera's dirty. Let me get ready. You're supposed to be able to see the entire
Yeah.
pipe. Like that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what is happening is it's dropping, which is... And it's going down at an angle. You can see how my camera's dangling. See that?
Yeah.
I'm going very deep. And then, see that?
Yeah.
This is where I'm hung up on with a lot of gunk. And it's like it's not letting me slide it in, but there it goes. So then this pipe here is ABS. Maybe the bubbles will be gone now.
The gardener's not here, Camilla. What's wrong?
So I wouldn't, the offset isn't the problem. You can see water's flowing by pretty good through this offset. It's that bottom turn that I think is the issue that's collecting sediment.
Okay, because it's just too level.
Something going on there. I
Yeah.
can't really see with my camera on exactly what it is, but I would jet it until it becomes such an issue that jetting is too expensive, and you want to fix it once and for all. The problem that I'm going to have, though, is that I believe, well, let's see. So we're here, going down, 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 and then it makes a turn here. So that turn is the issue. I don't know if she's using water.
Too sharp?
It could be the turn is too sharp. It could be that they went low and then it's going uphill and it's accumulating there. It could be a number of things, but I can't tell
Until you dig it.
because it's black. Yeah. So let me just show you where.
Hold on, I have to stay out here with this thing on. You can stay out here with me if you want. It's not nothing scary, baby. Nothing
Okay, so
scary.
the good news is it's actually right here. Meaning you
The
pull,
turn?
yeah. You're very deep.
How deep?
6 feet.
Oh, dang.
It's not. I mean, it's not terribly deep. It's good that it's deep.
It is good?
Well, that means you have
space to place
you have
it.
space to bring it up because you're like 1 foot here and 6 feet there. So
it just
you have enough fall to do it right. But that fitting is bad. Would I fix that fitting? No, I just keep an eye on it and jet it.
Okay.
If it's happening like every 3 months, then yeah.
Okay, but
And
if
then-
it's like, if we hydrojet once a year and we're good, just leave it, right?
What I would do personally is maybe camera it once a year.
Okay.
And then see if the hydrojet is necessary, and if it is, then we'll do the hydrojetting.
Okay.
If it happens before that, then you know the game plan.
Okay.
Was this not cambered when you bought the house?
You know, we built the house.
Oh, okay.
And, no, because we built it, and our GC just did everything. And when it happened, he sent his own guy to camera it, and that's when he told me about the offset.
The offset's not the issue.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, the offset looks so tiny, too.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing is,
And then they have to dig up the offset's over there, so they have to dig
well,
everything
no, the
up.
offset that I saw is in the street.
Oh, really? Well, there's a house behind us, so is it in the
Well,
neighborhood?
there's probably a variant pipe that goes.
Yeah.
But I'm reaching on the other side of the wall. I was going to ask you if you have access. So the way it works is they have a big pipe that runs underneath the power lines, and they tie into it, and you tie into it. But it could be possibly on their side of the street.
Got it.
So I would, like I said, once again, and it's
I
deep.
understand.
It's deep.
Yeah. Okay.
So, of course, you have the right to go on their land and access your
Yeah.
pipe, but who needs that?
Right.
Unless it's necessary.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, we didn't camera it when we bought it because we built it. So
Yeah,
we
but
just trusted
it's just still an old-
brand new, so
yeah.
we just trusted the pipes were brand
So
new.
the way it works is my camera head is this big, and the lens is in the center. So when the pipe is offset enough for my camera not to go by, it could be basically, you know, a big 6-inch pipe that's only offset at half an inch to an inch. If it's doing this, then we have an issue.
Yeah. But your camera can get by this offset.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't.
I was hitting the wall.
Okay.
Hitting the wall, and then there's bubbles there now too. And there was a little bit of water settled, but what ends up happening is as you add more water to that water, it spills over. So there'll always be a little water there, but it's really not an issue.
Okay. Okay.
It's
So
a
we'll
tricky-
just keep an
tricky
eye
deal.
on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you could, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I should let them, because they obviously were going to do it for free, dig up and shape the pipe.
Well, then have them do it for free.
But that's not the issue, right?
Right, I would show them this issue.
I don't want to mess up all
This
of
is
our
actually
landscaping.
this is actually better because you can get the grass company to come in and lift the grass.
Yeah.
You see this? This is the spot here. So this is the turn to make it go straight again, and right at that turn, you have this. You see that?
Yeah. Just sitting.
It's just sitting gunk, and usually my camera will slide right through a proper fitting, but you see that? It's just turned. So I'm kind of pushing the gunk with my lens, but a jetter would be better. I really don't know how long it's going to last, but I don't think it's going to be that bad for a year.
Okay.
And like I said, it's right in here.
Okay.
And to dig a hole 6 feet to fix it is not a $10,000 job. It's they roll the grass up, you dig the hole, you fix the pipe for probably $3,500, maybe $2,500, depending on what's under here, and then you have them put the grass back.
Okay.
So it is solvable.
Okay.
So with this thing, I don't have a. I'm going to probably go like this and then just throw some tape around it so it's there, so nothing falls into it. But I want the water to release if necessary.
Okay.
Because the way they did it was they didn't give me any pipe to connect to. They went from fitting to fitting, so they didn't really do it. They didn't do the next guy a help by
Okay.
putting that glued in
Okay.
clean out. We want access to that from now on.
So how do we do that?
I'll probably get a. I don't have it. We need to find a. Yeah, I'm going to put tape around it here just so no one drops anything in it. But if we ever come back, I would probably get a different kind of rubber cap that's kind of adjustable in size.
Okay.
You know what? I might have a 4-inch because let me see what I have.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm happy to buy a new cap.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.